on, let's go. Another 150 bounty. Call me the vacuum. Just sucking up all the chips, Dottie. Send them. We're going to 3-bet Vitor D. And small bet. On the ace-high board, which I think is standard in the 3-bet pot. They call king on the turn. Check, check. What could you have here, send to? I think we have to raise. The likelihood of a 3-barrel bluff is lower than the likelihood they have a 6 and they were going for thin value. Oh, let's go. 125 bounty coming our way. We're up to 455. Now in a spot where we can really contend for this tournament. We're 5 of 24, 13 pay. That's a huge pot. 175 bounty, but more important in terms of like our position in the tournament. So they're all in here for a half stack. We should call. King 7 suit is pretty good. Definitely good enough for a half stack. They're all in. We will overcall here and hopefully get all the bounties. King or 7. King or 7. Now just a 10. The side pot was pretty big there too, but we can't get it done. Put us back down in 12th place. Open the jacks. Get a call. King, queen, 4. It's a really bad flop for jacks, to be honest with you. Might still have the best hand, but we're not going to get a lot of money in this hand if we do. This is brutal, but we call and then fold river, I think. It's good we win that pot. 10 of 19, 13 pay. We're pretty close here. Pretty close to the big time money. Open here, call with 10s, and the squeeze from Alvaro. 10s are so good. They have 31 blinds. I don't think folding's in our future. Wow. I guess we fold. Brutal. Jacks against ace king. Ace king wins a pot there. This bounty is gone, and we are on the soft bubble of this 215 bounty. 300,000 chips, 10 of 16. Relaxing. Everything's going fine. Kind of awkward stacks here. I mean, I could just 3-bet call, but I think I'll be crazy like this instead. This is a good spot to induce bluffs, and hopefully Florian knows that because... well, I don't have aces. I don't have queens. I don't have ace-queen. I don't always have the hand that I have here either. So it's really hard for me to have a super strong hand in this spot. I do have king 10 for sure. Point being, like, they may think they have a big range advantage in this spot, when in reality we've got a pretty strong ace-jack. But I think the answer is call, call, call here. If they check, we go for a big bet. Maybe not a big bet. Oh, we go for a bet. All right. And we take it down 453,000. And they had ace king. Well, we dodged a bullet. Huge flop for us. Massive hand. Pretty unlucky for Florian, obviously. Open king queen. Get a call. King king deuce. I want to get all the money here, so I'm going to size to where I can make that happen. But they fold. It's fine. Raise, get a call in 2 spots. Jack 6-3 on the flop. Pretty dry, but this is pretty strong, though. This flat under the gun 1. Gray Street, drop of the 47-month resub. What's up, Gray Street? You legend. Good to see you in the house, man. I made a tweet about Levi's jeans. I had a thought about Levi's jeans when I saw a girl on TikTok wearing a Levi's shirt. And it's a Levi with apostrophe S is what you're missing with this context. And all in bluff, right? I think so. We have the blocker to the nuts here. I think so, especially on the bubble. Beauty. How's the launch? How are the vibes? Good luck. I hope you win on the money. We have turned a set. Jimmy, the guy on Twitter was a total dick to you. It pissed me off. That's okay. There's lots of people that are dicks to me in all sorts of periods, and it totally doesn't matter, dude. You just... it's okay, dude. I don't like... Some people suck. It's no problem. It's no problem. Well, this is a massive pot. 200 bounty, 175 bounty, maybe a 125 bounty here. And we have ace king. Ace king jacks, twos, queen nine. Queen for the dream. Queen for the dream. So lame. We're in a weird spot with ace jack, I'd say, against this min raise. There's just hardly any hands I can call here, but I think this is one of them because we're not going to get called by many worse hands by jamming for 16 blinds. It's a great spot, though. We induced a squeeze for 10 blinds. We obviously call now, and we're flipping for a bounty, which is the dream. We actually might win a hand here as well. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. I think we have final tabled a millions event. Oh, no. Still 10 left. I jinxed it officially. Oh, no. There's 9 left. Final table hype of the 215 millions online. 8 max PKO. It's a very deep progressive knockout. It's been running all day. We're down to 7 of 9. 277 cashed. 225 in bounties. Call it 500. Sweet. First place is going to be 1,400 plus bounties. About 2,800 probably for the win. Something in there. So raise, 3-bet, 4-bet, 5-bet is what just happened. And then a fold. Aces and kings. Wow. The biggest bounty is gone from the table, but we also ladder up a spot. That's pretty sick. What are you going to do? Likely going to close the action here. I think we can probably make this profitable. I'm sure glad we called with the sixes. Not always. It really depends on the spot, but based on the opponents we're up against, the likelihood of a squeeze in the big blind, I think we're okay to call. Checks to run the flop. We're going to bet on the turn. Hope for no spade on the river, basically. Just hope for no spade. But everyone folds. Didn't win a lot there, but we did win the pot, so it's okay. Wow, sick. Sean with a bust out of Toby and the smallest bounty on the table. Great news for us. We don't care about that 50 bucks. We'll take the ladder. Down to 7 left. That's the shortest stack in the tournament, but I'm feeling all right. We got time. 335 cash. Next page jumps up to 400. We've lost another player. I'm loving this, dude. 6 left. Rolled up aces. Back-to-back shoves. Hopefully Sean has had enough of me in calls here. That's what I hope. That's exactly what happened. Sean has had enough. Called off. You can't call off here, Sean, with the 10-8. You just can't. You can't be doing that, man. You can do whatever. Sean can do whatever the hell they want. Wow. 3-way all in here. Who has the biggest stack? I don't know. But Sean Smith is gone. 5 left. 491 cash plus bounties. 225. All right. King 7 of clubs. Beauty. We like this hand. We're down to 5. We actually cover Johannes with a 362 bounty now too, which will be real nice. Call. and 7-6-5. Good word for our range, but we're going to keep the pot small here. Big bet is not what we want to see. It's still worth a call. Let's hit a 7 on the turn. Let's hit a king on the turn. It's a pretty bad turn. Pretty bad river. What is Lucas Silva thinking about here? Jack 10. A6. We don't fold in this hand. Unless it goes jam call, then I would fold. But if only one of them is all in, I'm also all in. We're all in. Good luck. Johanna's thinking, but I don't even think it's worth it for them to fold for a 150 pay jump here when they can get a triple up to like 470 or something, right? When both of their ranges are wide. So I don't think there's any case for them finding a fold, but, you know, if they do, that's fine. They do. I think that's a big mistake, honestly. Especially when my range is as wide as a 6 and wider. Like, you just can't. Oh, tough spot here. Because we cover both is the thing. Good luck. I don't know. I don't know on this one, dude. It's obviously a trash hand, but this is a huge bounty. This is pretty big. They fold. We have fold equity. Ace. Ace, queen, king, 5. No. Okay. They're up to 321. Or up to 241. We want ace, queen to double. It looks like it's going to. Nice. Beauty. 10s. Covering all 3 here. What? Oh, the walk? That's so sick, man. The walk is so sick with the 10s. All right. Chip and chair. Yeah, true. Ace 5, 10, 6. Double up potential for Ioannis, which would put him on 800,000. And that's exactly it. They're back up to 800,000. And the battle continues here, man. It is a real battle now. It's a real battle. That's it. We're down to 4. Johannes' big bounty's gone. And there is a lot of money in this pot. 1.5 million in this pot. All in. Call. Flush draw, flush draw. Oh! The 400 bounty is gone. The 6 is good. It's so sick. 3-handed, 883 cashed. Next page jumps up to 1,400, but the 2 biggest bounties were just eliminated, which is kind of bad news for the bounty total in terms of what you could win. And it's the 3,900,000 party going on right now. Decent amount of check back on 665. Not so much with King Deuce though. Like King super low, Queen super low, Jack super low, I think is going to be mostly a bet. But we're going to want to check back sometimes with like Queen Jack and Queen 10 and Jack 10 and those sort of hands. 5 of the turn, we probably have the best hand now. Not all the time, but like they still have all of the straight draws that have nothing here. They lead on the turn. I think we call. That doesn't change anything. We have 6s and 5s with a king kicker. I don't really believe them. You know, they don't take this line with ace high, right? If they have a 6, they're probably going to think about check raising some. And if they don't check raise, they're going to check the turn most of the time. And it's a bit convenient to just have the 5. They don't need to bluff ace high like this. I just don't really believe them here. I think I have the best hand. 6. Okay. GG. 11:08:15 is our finish. The bounty in play. Hopefully people don't see it. And then we get a chance to contend for it, you know? Call. Streets. Hit it. Oh, let's go, baby. What a flop. I think we just want to ISO here, man. With the $75 in there, we don't want to give free cards to like gutters and stuff for it like that, right? Like make them pay with the 2 overs in the gutter for all the marbles. Flush draw. Nice. 167 plus our $75 bounty. Hell yeah, that's a huge pot. We are going to call this 3-bet though. 6-5 suited. We're all in with the trip sixes. They fold. Big pot. Let's go. We're going to call with tens. We want to keep these bounties in play is the main reason why. We see a great flop for our hand with an overpair. And if Klaus has a flush draw or a pair here, I'd expect them to be all in, so that would be sweet. But they fold and we see the nightmare turn. And not a great river either, so hand didn't pan out very well. We still might win, but it's pretty tough against a bet. Cool. I'm going to slow play ace-king again to try and induce one of these 3 bounties. And once again, I failed. Back-to-back failures, dude. All the goods. Small bet we call with ace-king. Tens and threes with an ace kicker. Is it good? Probably, to be honest. Probably. No, it's not. And this is also a jam against this 1.5 bounties for 60% of a start stack. Probably need 9% less equity, something like that. Against a 1.5 bounties and this short, we see the nightmare, though, which is, oh my god. We made a flush. That's so sick. $112 bounty. That's actually so sick, man. Wow. Call the check raise. Turn's great. So likely that they have straight draw flush draw here as opposed to queen jack when the board pairs jack here. They could have threes full. They could have the same hand as me, king queen. They could have queen 10 here, honestly. But yeah, that's a great turn. So all in. Pretty fun, to be honest. And we bust out queen 9. There it is, $75 bounty. I think that's our 3rd one in the tournament. Yeah, 263. All right, are we chip leading? We're in 2nd. And raising up queen 5 suited, covering everyone for bounties. 19 left. We get an all-in from Andre. It's a call here with queen 5 suited. It's definitely good enough. Against sixes. We need some clubs or a queen or a 10. Oh, there it is. 112 bounty. I think we're Salmon Felt now. Pretty sure. We are up money, even though we're not in the money yet. 375 cash. Let's keep going. And roll in against Thomas. I mean, a lot of hands I just call on the big blind here, but king queen is not one where we want to have to fold on the flop, right? Like, it's got a lot of equity against a hand like this. But 8's double up. And we continue on. It's a queen. That's unlucky for Thomas when we have the ace-king here. Pretty sick. We make the flush. We get the bounty. We're down to 16. Call the 3-bet, I think, pretty clearly with Jack-10 suited. It's a beautiful hand. Covering for a bounty. We like it. Flop's decent. We're behind aces-kings. We're behind ace-queen. We're behind a queen-jack suited bluff. Wow. Tough. Real tough. Because we got a 168 bounty overlaying here. We flopped a pair. I think we're calling. They're going to be every like ace-x of clubs as well here. Good luck. Hit it. Too bad. Too bad. Decent equity against aces, right? We can hit a jack. We could hit a 9 on the river, but I don't think we can fold with the 168 bounty. Massive chip lead. Have the opportunity to bust everyone out of the tournament, etc. It's too bad. Rolling with the threes here. Only with threes, we get called by a shorter stack, but definitely could have a better hand. Let's see. And $375 in bounties here. I definitely don't blame the Jack-8 call. Set of threes for the triple up. We got it. We got it, Dottie. 436,000. We get a $75 bounty. We are back in action. Whoo! Let's go, man. We're down to 9. We're down to 9. Don't worry, it's coming. It gets a small one because we're not in the money. We're on the bubble, chat. We are on the bubble. We have 525 in bounties. Matthew Bands is in second place. We are in the middle of the pack in 6th. But we cover this bounty. Cover this bounty. Cover this bounty. 2 all-ins here. Ace, 8, and 9s. 2 off the money. The min cash is important. 9s printed. The 150 bounty is gone. And we're on the pure bubble now. Oh, boy. I think we raise call here generally. We would probably fold if it's someone like jams and someone calls, right, to get the min cash. But ace queen's a really strong hand, and I think in this structure of tournament, we need to play aggressively just because of how important the bounties are in the total prizes we're playing for. So we min raise, fold through mat, which is good news. So we've got 2 shorter stacks and then a big stack here. And like I said, unless it's like a 2-way all in, we're going to gamble if they would like to. Especially that 262 bounty. I mean, great time to have ace jack here, just saying. All right, good luck. Oh! Hit it and hold, Dottie. Hit it and hold. Let's go. We are absolutely bounty kings, dude. 585 min cashed. We have 788 in bounties, dude. Go. Streets. Hit it. Awkward. Awkward. Don't hit second pair against 10 blinds covering for a bounty. It's actually not that hard, right? With the backdoor flush draw, it's so clear that we're continuing. I don't think we want to check raise all in. They're raising off 12 blinds in the hijack. And it goes check, check, and we just bet. That's very simple. Making trips on the turn makes it simple. So many draws we can have here as well. And when Michael has an ace, which is often, they're not folding. So things are looking good. Don't be an ace. Nice. It's an ace, dude. It's an ace. We know it's an ace. Just call. Just call. I'm so full of crap, dude. Everything missed. Just call. Kings. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Another 150 bounty. Call me the vacuum. Just sucking up all the chips, Dottie. Send them. I think I have the coolest piece of poker software you've ever seen today. It is called Hybrid Poker. Brand new piece of poker learning software where you test your score against myself, against Daniel Negreanu, against Bill Perkins, and see how you score against the 3 of us, as well as other poker players as well. But Hybrid Poker learns about you, the player, this is really cool. As Hybrid Poker gets to know you, it's going to tell you what to work on. There's a link to the IQ test down below. Try it for free. I think you'll like it. So try it out. Okay, 986 in the prize pool, 938 in bounties, 1800. This is big though. We've got aces. Do it, Daniel. Do it. They're all in. Dodge it. Come on. We're 3-handed, baby. We are 3-handed, baby. Let's go. Another bounty coming our way, 168, 1367, plus 1106. Ace-6 suited is pretty good. I think check back is good. Should take a screenshot of this because it's good memes. An overbet on the turn, brutal. But we call, of course. It's not, I guess it's not of course, but I think we definitely call. On this board, there's diamonds, there's spades, there's all sorts of straight draws. Board pairs 5 on the end. They could go for a gem here. It'd be really sick. Pot. Wow. Everything missed, dude. Really? I think I probably call, right? It's like a great river. Same hand, okay. That's a weird A6, but fine. turn, dude. So sick. What a turn in a 3-bet pot. Sucks when it's king queen, but I think we must. That river, dude. Oh, that river's brutal, man. So we're in the money. We've got a lot in bounties. 15 million. Now, $65 bounty with a short stack on our left. We've got a big stack here. Is like 4th in the tournament. Honestly, our table's really deep. Let's go. Good luck us. All right, so 480, 86, 488 in bounties. And we're in action. Raise get a call in the big blind. Ace king 5, small bet. Tiny, tiny bet. 7 of hearts on the turn. We double barrel. Doesn't have to be insane here. You know, like 2/3, fine. Flush. It's good. And we don't have the ace high flush. It's certainly possible our opponent has like ace 6 of hearts here or something, but I think we have a value bet. 1.2 million seems fine. We don't want to go too big here, right? We're trying to get called by pairs. I don't want to go like pot. We're up to 18 million first hand against ace 10 with the ace of hearts. Yeah. Like internationally anyways. I've only really watched Premier League and like tiny bit of Bundesliga. Start with a check on King 7-4. Bet of 300,000. It's not small. Interesting. The question is, do I want to check raise or check call here? Check raise, I think. Wow. All right. What's United got going on Wednesday? That's a really bad river. Bottom set against top. We lost a pretty big pot there, but the river actually saved us some money. So the check call here, flopping second pair, goes check check. Great spot to bluff catch, especially when they check back. It really limits their 8x, like really hard. I think they have a really wide range pre. They're going to call super wide with the bounty. I think they're going to have all sorts of like Jack 10, Queen 10, Queen Jack, King Queen, King Jack, King 10. All this stuff has to bluff. 9x as well. So yeah, we just call here. 10 is not ideal because all the 9x just made a straight and the Jack 10 and the Queen 10 and the King 10 just made a pair. But let's check and we win against ace 4. King Jack suited is beautiful. The problem with this being that I don't really want a 3-bet call for 44 blinds, but I definitely don't want to fold pre-flop. So we're just going to start with a call, go to flop, and probably play this unconventionally to ensure we get the bounty when they have ace king or king queen or spade draws. And it checks through. Check raise again. So the only way we can get a bounty here is by check raising. And when they check back, Jack is really good for their range. Wow. And run on cold calls. Well, they either have at least a Jack, right? Or a draw. Just wondering if I want to check this river. I probably do, man. When we block all of the good things with King Jack, we kind of need to check this river. I expect them to bet full houses. They had a full house, so it doesn't matter. We're getting all the money anyways, but we double it up. We are chip leader in the tournament. 29 million Dottie. Let's go! Chip leading. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ace 4 suited on the button. We raise. Open, get jammed on. This is for 16 blinds. 121 bounty. It's about 4 bounties. And starting stack is 1 million. So it's 4 bounties, 4 stacks. So we need about 5% less equity. Ooh, it was pretty close. Pretty close in general. I'll just fold. It's fine. Same hand, pretty much same spot here too. But if they get it all in a 3-way pot, I think we actually call, which is a weird symptom of the format. But 253 bounty is big, dude. I think I just want to rip it here. Love it. I mean, I love to flip against 5s here. It's the dream. Hit it. Yep, there it is. 250 bounty. 250 bounty and 13 million coming our way. We are chip leader. And we might be bounty leader. Honestly, 487 bounty. I see a 510 bounty. Oh, no, we're 740 bounty. We are bounty leader, too. Whoo! Let's go. This is a call. Against different parts of their range, and it's the best play. As we just flop a flush, which is pretty sick. Sheesh. Now, 75 blinds deep against Michelle A. They bet half pot. Call. Call. It's pretty awkward here. If they want to get in 75 blinds, we're not feeling so good. Diamond of the turn, we check. Because if they get in for 75 blinds, it's 8-9, 10, 7, 6s, and ace-high flushes. And I guess like jack-9 of diamonds, maybe. 9-8 of diamonds, straight flush. Turn comes a queen of diamonds. Makes this very straightforward, right? We just call here. We have the second nuts. We're definitely not raising, especially in a 3-way pot. This could be the ace of diamonds. We just want to call and then make a decision on the river. And do they have the nuts or not is kind of the question, right? They bet 60% into ranges that could both have the ace of diamonds here. They probably do have the nut flush. It's pretty bold to triple barrel bluff in this spot into both opponents, especially when I flat the small blind. Damn. Obviously, theory says to just call here, right? So we have to deviate and assume that their bluffing range is just not big enough. That's a lot to assume. Oh, man. The other thing about this that looks a little fishy is the turn bet. But the turn bet is so small to then bet 65% of the river. It looks like turn bet is a milk. Like knowing you have the nuts, knowing that people can't call 2 big bets. Right, so you bet like enough to just string them along here. Decent flop as well. Start with a check call here with the 2 overs and a gutter. We can hit a lot of cards to make a quite strong hand. Goes check, check, kings on the turn. I think just go bet, bet here. Choose a sizing where they don't really want to raise a king is probably good. The nightmare is queen jack, but we block queen jack with the queen. I think it's okay. I think we bet. It's a little weird for sure. Oh, God, that sucks. I have 2 pair. We do lose the minimum, right? If we check, they bet, we call it. Then we check, they bet. Like, we lose more money if we check the turn. King 8 suited. Call. I think call with king 8 backdoor flush draw. If I had king out without a backdoor flush draw, I'd fold to the half pot. But I think we want to continue 2 overs and a flush draw, 3 to a straight. King 8, queen 8. Kind of need to bet here to win, and I think we need to block. We're going to limp here. It's not a great hand. The likelihood of getting the bounty is pretty low. But I think we can limp call unless they like 4x it. Then we probably fold. But if they 3.5x or less, then we can call covering the straight making hand. So we will limp call. Flops king 9-5. Okay, they bet 1/3. We call. There's a lot of bad turns and there's a few good turns. But given the price we're getting, I think it's okay. Hopefully they have like an ace-10, ace-jack, ace-queen here and they shut down. Will be great. And it goes check-check, which is cool. 4 in the end. I'd say their most likely hand. It's possible that they have like 9-8 here. Going for the bet check bet line or something. And I think we just won against an ace-high. No, just made a deuce. Made a deuce. 5s in the big blind against Regis. Call. To the flop. Ace, king, 3. Check back, Regis. Why not? I actually would prefer a bet, to be honest. Check back contains some king X for sure. Ace on the turn. In one way good and one way not. It's good in that it's less likely they have an ace. It's bad in that they might have 2 streets of value with a king now, which is going to maybe cost us money, maybe not. Check. Check, Regis. Yes. Yes. It's queen 8. Let's go. It's borderline, but I think the worst hand we call in the small blind here. Okay. Just a tough hand to play, man. Out of position. Two-thirds we call. Brutal, though. We hate to see a bet sizing this big. You know, it could be ace-king, ace-queen, king-queen. It can be jack-10. It can be flush draws for sure. And they pot it. I would say most likely hand is a combo draw here. When you think through their range, they're not going to want to bet these pot sizings with their value hands very often. And it would require them to be nervous with pocket 10s. Which, you know, there's a lot of draws, but like, are you nervous with pocket 10s? I don't know. I don't know, man. Everything missed. We unblock clubs. Perfect run out. This is way too thin to be ace-jack. I don't think jack-10 goes pot-pot. They're saying they have exclusively 10s and 6s. It's just like really hard to have. And it's a bounty, which means we want big stacks. And we just hit the pitch jump. I think we have to call. Everything says call. 1181, 28.